Hello, FPU Ravens. I am your host, Alexa Asta, and welcome to the Microfridge Cooking Show, sponsored by Hannaford Supermarkets and Microfridge. The judge for this event will be electrician Rob Hagens, Misty Start, Director of Career Services, and Franklin Pierce's President, Mooney. And now let's meet our worthy competitors. Junior Lisa Muscaderi, she likes to make Sunday family dinner with spaghetti and homemade meatballs made with love. And sophomore Margaret O'Connell, a tour guide for Franklin Pierce who doesn't really know how to cook. Junior Tyson Towns, a master chef for his tower. And finally, we have Junior Ayo Uhuru, a student shuttle driver with a love for food. In today's episode, these four contestants will be battling against each other in hopes to win our special grand prize. Each basket has 2 ingredients provided by Hannaford Supermarkets that the contestants must use. They also have access to a pantry of ingredients that they can pick and choose from throughout the competition. For the contestants' cooking needs, they will be using the top-of-the-line Microfridge units provided by Microfridge. For the first challenge, our contestants must create a delicious combination of breakfast and lunch. Brunch. To do this, contestants must use the 2 secret ingredients provided by the Hannaford grocery baskets. The contestants may now uncover their baskets.
Oh. Can I take it? Oh. Yay. Okay.
It looks like the 2 ingredients are sauerkraut and eggs. Each contestant has 10 minutes to create their own creation for their brunch meal for the judges. The judges will be scoring the contestants in 3 categories: taste, presentation, and creativity. Are you guys ready?
I guess.
Yeah,
Ready as I'll ever be.
The clock starts now.
We get to.
Wait. What is this? I don't want marshmallows. Okay, I don't want that. I want this bread, and I
I
want.
don't really want spaghetti and meatballs. What is that?
I don't know. I'm taking it.
I'm using it.
I'm gonna.
Is this lemon?
You know what? Why not?
Let's go for it.
How am I gonna make eggs in the microwave?
I have an idea.
I know how to do that. So we have to use all of it. We just have to use some of it, right? Okay, good. Something in here.
Okay.
I should have waited to open the can of sauerkraut.
You already opened
It
it.
smells weird.
Okay.
Women is no one
Wait,
else.
this is nice. Where did you get English muffins from?
I snagged them.
Wait. Where am I putting these things?
I can't open an egg clearly. These aren't cold enough.
I'm gonna do a sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna do that. Alright, let me grab.
They say if you use a fork, they come out really nicely.
So Lisa, are you feeling pressure right now?
A little bit.
What are you gonna do? What do you think you're gonna use?
Right now. Scrambling some eggs. How am I gonna cook it?
Yep.
In the microfridge.
Oh, nice.
I'm just gonna
Stay.
go for it. Okay. Got it.
Actually, screw it. Is this microwave safe? Does anyone know?
I was just about to ask.
Okay, I assumed with those. Freaking
Hello. How you doing?
gourmet sea salt? Yeah. Sea.
I need garlic
This makes some
powder.
sense.
Italian seasoning works.
Alright.
Thyme is not a fun one. Italian
Nice.
mint. Damn it. There's no garlic. This is microwave safe.
Is this whole thing microwavable?
Alright, we're gonna get rid of that.
So, I used to work at a deli that only used the microwave. Now just remembering that part. eggs, you need to lightly cover it for it. And then,
So, Aya, what are you cooking in there right now?
so right now I'm cooking my eggs. You don't want to cover it too much or they may explode. I rather like start it off slowly and
I
then
wonder if I
keep
could fit
cooking
all three.
until it like, gets where I want to get.
Right.
And then I'll add the other ingredients to my eggs halfway through.
I don't know. I need another plate.
Just gonna.
Margaret, what are you doing over there? They look like you have holes in your bread right here.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put
thing won't
the
start.
eggs in the holes and cook them with the bread at the same exact time.
Oh, that's interesting. Where'd you learn how to do that? I thought you didn't know how to cook.
I actually do know how to cook. My
Ah.
dog enjoys it.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm going to get back to you soon. Keep doing what you're going to do.
I just opened way too many of these.
Alright, we're gonna see how this goes.
And Tyson, what are you waiting on?
The marshmallows
How
to
much
cook
time
and
do
the
we
popcorn
have?
finished.
Marshmallows? You're actually using marshmallows?
I'm mixing up. I'm freestyling. Those are the best dishes for me. I should still sit in it, super.
Okay. Ooh. I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Oh, that one leaked out.
Okay.
Oh, Lisa has a little malfunction. You just got to put it back on there. You got to
Wait.
work with what you got.
I'm confused. Who took my microwave? I might have to remake this. I'm gonna remake this.
Does anyone have anything like. No, we're just gonna leave it.
Lisa, are you struggling?
A little bit.
Alright.
Ow, my nail.
I don't know.
We have to use the sauerkraut, right? We
Yes,
have to.
we have to. I don't even know what this is. What is this? Do you know what it is?
Oh, I know how to cook eggs.
All right, contestants, we're doing a time check right now, and you guys have 5 minutes.
Okay, I can work with
Start finishing it off.
It'd be nice if we had like something to heat up our toast too. We have 5 minutes, right?
Ish, yeah.
Ish. 3. Yeah.
Wait, there's an error. There's an error with my microwave.
Sucks.
Wait, what?
Okay, there's 1 second left. I don't think anybody's using that one. You can use that one.
Okay.
I get the bread. I wasn't-
Helping you guys out. Tyson, you look like you're almost finished. What do you got here? Are you putting marshmallows on top of your popcorn?
Yep.
Have you ever done this before?
Nope.
Nope. Well, it looks yummy. And what does the bread element add? What do you think is going to add to the popcorn and marshmallows?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the bread's gonna do with this dish, but why not?
Sounds good.
Alright. Take whatever.
I'm making
There's
this
another
easy.
error. Okay. Screw this noise. Oh no. Wait. Alright, well at least I got one.
All right, I'm going to talk to the judges right now. So what do you guys think is happening?
I don't. I'm using yours
Well,
next.
I do see a big mix of ingredients by Tyson over there, and I feel a little apprehensive
Here, you want
since
the rag?
he didn't hear us. He didn't know that we could hear him, but he did whisper, "I know this is going to be nasty."
President Mooney, what do you think?
Go, go.
I'm still working on Margot's comment about how her dog enjoys the dish that she's making, so I am also a little apprehensive, but I'm also positive that our students will be use their creative genius
What do you
and
have over
get us
there?
through this.
And Rob, how about you?
Seasoned
I'm
salt.
a little miffed with the ingredients.
I'm gonna-
From marshmallows to sauerkraut to
Oh, my eggs.
Or are you saying you're a little nervous to
That's
taste
what
these
it
meals?
is. It's an artichoke.
All right, we're gonna get back to the judges
It's an
soon.
artichoke, guys.
I don't even have the sauerkraut on yet.
Oh, I need to like do it. I'm just gonna.
Whew. That looks great.
All right, contestants, we have a 2-minute warning.
2 minutes.
Start
Oh,
finishing it up.
I got this.
You guys.
Not mine. We should do the bread
Boom.
last. We're gonna leave that there. We're gonna.
Oh no, it's stuck to the plate.
That smell.
There's one.
It already has a high salt content. And I'm at a
There's
limit.
been yet another error with my eggs.
Maybe it doesn't like your. I don't know.
There are 3 errors in microwaves.
Well, I'm doing something right.
We have one trusty microwave here, so the contestants have to make it work with the 3 hours of microfridges. There's a line here.
I'm cheating.
I'm gonna make this one error too.
Sorry, I'm using that.
I think you need to plug it in, replug it, unplug it, and replug it. Wow.
This is falling apart. This is so annoying.
Sorry, this isn't done yet.
You know, just cut this here.
I remember whenever there was an error, you had to unplug it for like 30 seconds, plug it back in. I used to make bacon all the time. Okay.
Oh no.
Alright.
All right, contestants, we have 10 more seconds. I'm going to start the countdown right now.
No.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
My hands are
2,
clean.
1. All right, guys, time's up, hands up. And when the judges taste your creation, please explain the way you cooked it and the ingredients you used. All right, Lisa, you're going to be first up.
There's 3, right?
Please bring your dishes up to the judges' table.
Alright.
Oh, yours is safe.
Let's just get this off.
Thank you.
My plates don't fit.
So what I created was scrambled eggs with some seasoning, because I gotta spice things up. And I actually, because I had a malfunction with my can opener, it actually broke. I was only able to get the juice from the sauerkraut out, so I just put some of that in my eggs to, add some flavor. Then I topped it off with a slice of artichoke and some bread for dipping, or if you want to put it on your bread, however you take your eggs.
All right, so Rob, what are you going to think? Let's see when you taste it.
All right. This is the least scary at this point, so. You can taste the sauerkraut juice.
Do you think it's an interesting flavor, or?
It's edible. It's edible. Let me get some of the seasoning here.
2 bites. That's impressive.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. You can tell the eggs are cooked well. Bread's bread. The artichoke goes with it. So it's down to the sauerkraut juice, which I have to think about. So.
All right, while you're thinking about that, President Mooney, what do you think about it?
I didn't taste it yet, so. The eggs aren't bad in terms of the consistency for being made in a microwave. I'm not going to be as brave as Rob and take a second bite, but I taste a little bit of the sauerkraut juice, but it's not overwhelming, and it's really not bad as a complement to the eggs. So it's edible.
We're supposed to.
Here.
Oh.
Missy, how about you? What do you think of the eggs?
So I do agree with my counterparts here that the eggs are well done. I think it was very creative and resourceful to use the juice since you couldn't actually get the sauerkraut into the eggs, and the eggs are not bad. They're all right. They are slightly undercooked, and I'm a little concerned that the bread was not transformed in any way. It was just set on the plate, but I do understand that people like to use their bread in different ways, so I think well done.
All right, thank you, judges. Oh, what? Oh, shoot. Sorry. Go. All right, Tyson. Next. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. All right, bring up your meal, Tyson. The judges are ready.
Here I go.
We're gonna pause quickly just for a second. We're gonna take the old food away
Okay.
before we bring in the new food. I apologize. So we will.
That's
If,
okay.
Can we do that?
this was Lisa's food. I will take Lisa's food here, and we'll bring it over to your
Morgan, you
food.
should try some.
It's the only one that's edible.
Okay.
So every time like a new person comes, I'm just gonna like come back here and
Just literally take them together and hand them to me. I'll put them right here.
Well, no, I'm talking about like when I have to present a next person.
Yes. Walk back there. And keep on that camera.
Okay.
And apparently this mic isn't strong enough to pick you guys up. So yes, if you wouldn't mind just passing that mic around, we apologize for that. Thank you.
Is it bad if I only get one?
If you wouldn't mind
Sorry.
actually standing farther to your left. Just-
Yeah, I saw her push
just
me
you can
away,
both
but I was
slide
like,
left, just so
okay.
that this camera can better see the judges.
Okay.
'Cause
Okay.
when I was standing here, we were seeing the back of your head. So
Okay.
That's perfect. That's awesome.
I'm hot.
Wait.
Yes.
Okay.
Good job, everybody.
All right. Thank you, Lisa. Margaret, please bring your dishes up to the judging table.
It's just a dish because I don't want to serve you anything that's inedible. So I'll maybe you can split that up amongst yourselves.
All right, here you go, President Mooney. What do you think about it?
Well, I think it's plated really well.
Thank you.
And I really like the creative approach to using the bread and the egg and the sauerkraut. It all looks good together. And now I will try it. So let me hand the mic over to Rob, and so he can comment on it while I try it.
I also liked the fact that she cut a space out to accommodate the egg, and seasoned. I will let you know what I think of the taste, but it's got to be difficult with the ingredients that you were given. That's a positive sign here. All right. It's hard to think of sauerkraut on anything but a hot dog.
And I will admit I skipped the sauerkraut part of the dish, but the egg was well done. It was done well. It's cooked
Thank you.
and seasoned. So
Not bad. I do like sauerkraut, so I did choose to take a bite of the sauerkraut with a touch of the egg and the bread. And I think that is oregano that you put on the top.
It's basil.
Oh, basil. So I think that was a nice touch to offset the tartness of the sauerkraut. So good job.
Pass her down. I get it.
Oh, yeah.
We wouldn't want to leave you.
We can't leave Rob out.
That's true.
I also like the fact that it's a dish you could eat if you wanted to pick it up and treat it like a flatbread, versus you could also eat it with a fork and knife. So it's kind of a nice brunch dish to pass around.
Yes, that was the goal. Was the brunch dish.
I have to say I like the sauerkraut with that. That was pretty good. So, well done.
Thank you so much.
And apparently I don't know how to cook. So.
Oh, all right. And on to our next contestant, Io. You can bring up your dishes to the judges.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know. I give you guys a knife.
Io, you want to explain your
Oh,
meal?
Yes. So I made, eggs on some toast. I made eggs on some toast with some sauerkraut on the side. The seasoning on the plate was for appearance, and you can also add that into the whole mixture. Just slide it all around. And yeah, I don't have a name for it.
Rob, what are your thoughts?
Eggs are good. They're fluffy enough. Maybe a little more seasoning in the eggs itself. Sauerkraut on the side as an option. I wish the bread was toasted more or something, or even buttered, but that wasn't an option in your ingredients. But it'll work. It could be a breakfast food for sure.
And President Moody, what do you feel?
I like that it has a quiche. The eggs have a quiche consistency, so they're really about as fluffy as they can get, without milk, without cheese, or butter. So nice job on the eggs.
Thank you.
You made the effort to heat the bread, which is nice too. And again, like the previous dish, it's you have the option to plate it or to use your hands and just eat it like a sandwich. So I also really appreciated having the sauerkraut on the side because it gave me the option not to eat that.
Yeah.
So nice job.
I have to commend you for incorporating marshmallows into
Oh,
this
yeah.
brunch dish. I did have a little dollop of marshmallow on my sauerkraut. The flavors didn't quite mesh. I'm not sure if I would put a marshmallow on sauerkraut in the future, but I never would have tried it right? So now I know. I agree. The consistency of the eggs are wonderful. So nice job.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, judges. I'll take your plates.
Thank you.
All right, and now for our last contestant, Tyson, you can bring your meal up to the judges.
Sorry, I have one plate, but I made 3 sandwiches for you guys.
Great. So what's in them?
So it's popcorn, sweetened. It's popcorn sweetened with marshmallows and I put bread. So we'll see what happens.
Sauerkraut.
Oh, thank you so much.
He also didn't use the eggs. Oh yeah.
Got it.
Is there egg in this?
Yes, sir.
There is egg in it.
Yes.
All right, judges seem a little bit skeptical about eating this.
Well, I don't want to make a mess,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to take a bite and then I'm going to hand you
The commentary earlier is what.
President Mooney, what do you think?
Could you repeat the ingredients? Could you repeat?
It was supposed to be like I only used the eggs to melt the marshmallows to make it more like smooth
Got it.
and put down on there.
Mhm.
And, yeah, that's basically it.
So the overwhelming flavor for me is the popcorn, which I like. So that's I think this is a really creative way to use the ingredients, but to then kind of just to use them as the I don't know, the connective ingredients for the rest of the dish. So that's a really creative way to go. And I do like popcorn, so I found it okay.
There's no sauerkraut. Sauerkraut doesn't go with
Right.
this.
So I also thought that this was very creative. I think you used maybe the most ingredients out of everyone, and I thought it was also different. It tasted a little bit more like a dessert or like a sweeter dish for brunch versus the others that were more savory, so you really set yourself apart there. It was interesting in flavor, but in terms of creativity, I think you hit it out of the ballpark.
Okay.
I was impressed with how the ingredients sort of bound the popcorn together. So it's like a caramel corn or whatever, but with egg and marshmallow. I'll be darned. It worked. It really did. It is not easy to pull all those flavors together. But again, another finger food for the World Series parties that you're having right now. So, good job.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Right, so everybody's
All right, thank you, judges. Now, please, can you tally up your scores before we reveal who is going home today? Only 3 contestants will be joining us in the second challenge. All right, Ayo, how do you think you did?
I think I did pretty well. It was kind of challenging with the sauerkraut, but other than that, I think I'm proud with this meal.
And Margaret, how do you think you did?
I think I did it. Okay. I think I did a great job overall with my creativity. My dad actually taught me this trick when we were little for breakfast meals.
At the end there, you kind of got nervous with all the errors on the microphage. How was it dealing with that?
It was ridiculous.
All right, I hope everything turns out well for you.
Me too.
Lisa, how do you think you did?
You know, I'm still feeling pretty confident. You know, confidence is key. Granted, things weren't going as well, but you know, got to keep a positive mindset, keep going.
Do you think since the can opener didn't work for you that it made you a little nervous? Did it like throw you off or?
It threw me off very much. I didn't know how I was going to incorporate the sauerkraut, but I was like, you know, throw a little juice in there. It's still in there, so I hit everything that I need to hit. Not in the way I necessarily wanted it to, but I still got it all in there.
Well, good luck to you. And Tyson, did you think that your meal was going to go as well as it did with the judges?
I mean, the way I think about it, since we said brunch, it might as well be sweet. So sauerkraut didn't make sense to me because it's not like a breakfast food, if you ask me. So I thought like the blend was gonna work well. I just didn't know it was gonna be like weird tasting, but they seemed to like it. So I was like, I feel confident now. Yeah.
All right, as the contestants are cleaning up, we're going to interview the judges. Okay. So, how do you feel about the contestants' meals? Were you impressed or were you a little thrown off?
Apprehensive at first, but I'm very impressed with the result. I wasn't sure how they were going to do it, and they did a pretty good job of pulling it together.
And President Mooney, how were you? Were you surprised with some of the meals, like with the brunch meal and Tyson sandwiches? Like when you first got it, I saw everybody was a little nervous, but it actually turned out to be good, right?
Yeah. So I think the element of surprise is really interesting. The contestants don't really know what it is they're going to have the option to cook with, and the fact that they were able to take those ingredients and work so quickly, 10 minutes is not a long time to pull something off. And I'm really impressed that they each came up with a really individual dish, and everything, tasted fine. So good job, everyone.
And Missy, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, overall, I also thought that it was great that all of you seemed to help each other a little bit, and you had you incorporated fun into this, where it could have created a lot of competitive undermining of one another, I suppose. And I noticed when Margot's microwaves weren't working, there were people telling her which ones were and which ones weren't, which probably was a little bit helpful for her. And overall, I'm just very impressed. I don't even own a microwave, so I wouldn't even know where to start.
All right, thank you guys. All right. Can I go?
Just say thank you to our sponsors, Microfridge and Hannaford.
Okay. All right. Thank you to our sponsors, Microfridge and Hannaford's. And now we're going to reveal the judges' scores.
All right. All right. Should we stand this way or that way?
Yeah, which way do we stand?
Like,
Facing them? Oh, okay.
Hi, great job, everyone.
I'm hot and sweaty.
I'm okay with it.
Same. Is it forward or backwards? I think forward.
Y'all look so professional in those aprons.
Thank you.
I was thinking the firing squad myself there.
All the food was much better than the last snack that I had at the last student event I was at.
Yeah, that's true.
Were you there?
No.
Pierce Factory.
Oh, yeah. Messy situation?
Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
making you sweat here, aren't they?
Yeah, big time.
Anyone know what time it is?
No. Hope to get to at least one class.
Do you want me to move that?
That's my name.
where do you want me to stand? And here are the judges' scores. Lisa, presentation 9, creativity 8, taste 8, with a total of 25 points. Margaret's presentation is 12, and creativity is 13, taste is 11, and their total is 36. Tyson, your presentation is 8, and your creativity is 13, and your taste is 9, with a total of 30. And Io, your presentation was 10, 11. Io, your presentation was 11, your creativity was 10, and taste was 11. Your total was 32.
I won. Thank you, judges. Now, if you please hold your. I don't know. I don't know what's supposed to be.
Go back. 3. Where do we go?
Oh, in the middle?
In the middle.
Okay.
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 Everybody take a step back. One step back.
In the line.
What?
No, get in the
You're in the middle
Oh.
of us.
Oh, in the line. Okay.
Get
okay.
information.
Wait, who had the lowest? Sorry. Sorry. All right. So it looks like that Lisa is going home today. Thank you for joining us. It has been a pleasure. And we want to thank you, judges, for being here and tasting these creative foods. And we would like to thank Microfridge and the Hannaford's Supermarket for sponsoring today's event. Thank you, and join us for our next challenge.
That's us.
I won in my heart.
Well done. I'm sorry to leave you hanging there at the end, Alexa.
Yeah, I was quite confused. I was trying to